Alright, a really cool one that I recommend right off the bat to you. Highland Pacific Golf Club. This one, you can see right away the rendering of the backgrounds all the way to the mountains and everything just turned out really well. And we got a little bench here, the sign, the details just seem to be right on point here at Highland Pacific Golf. Trying to hit a hybrid off the tee to be safe and ended up in the deep rough in this like grassy stuff. The course is kind of set up like a links course, and the first chip of the day goes about a foot too long. And yeah, just look at this course. It's carved throughout all this mountain range and pine trees and this natural grass. One of the better courses in GS Pro for sure. Really flirting with disaster here. A giant jump across the gorge and then settling on top of a rock. Exactly how I drew it up. Hitting a good rescue out of there. But this par 4 getting a little more difficult than it needs to be. 47 and not even close. It's actually going to be, oh, it barely got there for a bogey. So +2 through 2. Not ideal, but 193 yard par 3. And that is going to find this bunker on the green side. Tried to hit a giant flop shot out of there and just pulled it. Didn't have the face open enough. And another bogey, so +3 through 3. Well, the swing will settle down here in a minute. Good drive on 4 right down the middle. Our first par 5 of the day, I believe. And it's kind of a short one. We only have 210 remaining. If this stays in the circle, it could be a birdie. And it is. Alright, down to +2. Really cool hole here. Kind of goes to the left and snakes around. Hit a big slicey hybrid out there. It's gonna check up though. About 165 remaining. Not great hit there. It needs to run. Oh, another 3-putt. Story so far. 3 putts equal bogeys. Sixth hole, it's going to be a little bit left, but it's going to find the fairway. Going to have about 180 left. It's on a good line. And a great kick. Just a little right kick for another birdie and back to +2. Great view right there. Second par 5 of the day here on 7. Hitting that one right where we wanted. Good drive and only 160 remaining here on this par 5. Trying to split these trees and hitting it. Dang it. Wanted to go to the left of that tree. Still 35, could still be a birdie. We can get it in the small circle here. Should have played it off the cart path, I think. Ooh, chip looked good for a second. Skims by the hole for a par on 7. So +2. Headed back towards the clubhouse here. A par 4, 362 on the 8th hole. Gonna end up in the rough, about 108 left. Needs to run out. And another par. 9th hole is going to be a par 3. 162 way downhill. Pin tucked way in the left. Is dead on. Sit. Just doesn't have the bite to it, and it goes into the fringe. Tough chip down the hill, and it does stop for a par. So ending the front 9 at +2. Headed over to the back 9, 10th hole. Starting it left, and it's trying to come back. Big hill here, might get a good kick. Ends up in the rough, 67 yards left. This yardage, I've been doing that and just not accelerating through the shot like I should, and it ends up being heely, and then that was not a good chip to try and save par, and that's another bogey. So +3, kind of a back and forth first 10 holes. 129. This looks good. And checks up another birdie. So bogey birdie again. Don't mind me on the left there. Just trying to find the ball. 350, 12th hole. Uphill. I really like that swing. Came out a little spinny, but that looked smooth. Probably not great contact, but either way. 142 remaining. Dead straight again. Pin tucked way in the back. Guess what? Another birdie. We're down to +1 now. Look at that rendering. Touche, course designer. Par 5, 496. Another good opportunity here to have another birdie. This one comes out a little hot and left. It's going to end up in the rough. We want this to be left. Gets a weird kick. Now I want it to stop before it goes in this water. Please stop. Okay, it does. 78 yards remaining over water, over a hill. Gets a good kick, a good roll, and that's another birdie. That was pretty lucky, but we'll take it. On a roll here on the back 9. 14th hole coming up. Par 4 downhill. If you're still watching, hit that like button for Highland Pacific Golf. Specifically the string of birdies that are happening right now. Kind of a delay there, but the ball does go out and to the right. 96 remaining. It's on line, but it's not gonna roll into the circle. It's gonna be a par. Alright, even par to the 15th hole, a dog leg right. Par 4, short one. Try and cut it off here. I'm going straight over this tree. And that was dead on line. That's exactly where we wanted to drive it, to leave about 50 remaining. Another good birdie opportunity. And it checks up just before the circle. It looked like it had a chance there for a second, but it's another par, and we're over to the 16th hole. Last 3 holes. Let me know what you think of Highland Pacific. I think it's one of the better courses out there. This is a bad drive. It does hit the cart path, which I don't think helped in this situation. Now we're on a big hill, aiming way right because we're going to get pushed to left. And it actually ended up being a pretty good effort there. Lands just a little long, but another par, and over to the 17th. Still even, long par 3. I'm thinking let's just stay out of the water at this point. Oh, it's going to be a 3-putt. That's a bummer. 3-putt bogey from there. I think in real life we may 2-putt that, but whatever. 18th hole, headed back towards the clubhouse. We're taking dead aim over the corner of this here. Squirreled out to the right just a little bit, but it's a big fairway. We're going to be okay, just in the rough. 136 remaining. One more iron shot on the way, and I just destroyed that. Killed that. Gonna be chipping back now. And didn't do that very good either. So gonna be, chipping again. Just ruining the 18th hole here. Make it. Oh, had a chance to make it to save par, but a bogey there. Look at this back and forth round. Bogey, 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 birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey, birdie, 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 bogey, bogey. 73 at Highland Pacific. That's the Saturday pins. White tees. Make sure to go check this one out because I really liked it. And make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And let me know how we're doing in the comments. We'll see you tomorrow.